And then after they were done with the class, they would end up coming back to the homeroom to give any feedback, to let the admin know how the class went.
You want to tell us what you did today?
I did something really, truly amazing.
So that's where we left off with the last model. Now today we're going to add something new. Now we want to break up these classes. Now these are coding activities in the case of our coding classes. But we want to break them up with either a social activity or a physical activity or even a guest speaker or something like that. So I'll just go ahead and write guest up here.
And wiggle your toes at the same time. What do you do when you're out of the house to keep yourself active?
Usually I just roller skate.
We're going to stagger these. We'll have one at the beginning of the class. We'll have another in the middle of a class.
So I am going to tell you, we are having a guest coach today, and her name is Coach Sarah.
We're actually going to take our arm and we're going to put it across our body like this.
We'll call it guest. And then we have one towards the end of the class.
And go ahead, here's a challenge. Can you move every single part of your body at one time, even if it's just a little bit? Can you move your shoulders and your elbows and your head and your wrists and your knees and everything at once? And for 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and relax. This guest teacher can appear in all 3 of those classrooms in 1 hour, 30-minute session, whatever these sessions are.
They'll want to keep doing it. It's something that's fun. It's something that is social, so that'll keep them engaged. And it might be something that's physical, so it's not just sitting in front of a screen passively the whole time.
It can be a spot for an intern, even someone as young as high school who's looking to see, is teaching something I'm interested in. This could be a position for a parent who misses being involved in their students' classrooms going in, and now they have an opportunity to go back in and maybe they read a book or something like that. This could even be an opportunity for somebody else in the community to come in and discuss something they're offering. Maybe they come in and do 10 minutes of yoga, and then they discuss that they have a yoga class for students that they would like to invite the students to come participate in.
It could be an expert on the topic, on the subject that we're teaching in that class. It could be a parent volunteer. It could be an intern that wants to help out. So this person would have to prepare just one thing to teach, maybe just 5 minutes, and then they would go into each classroom. The admin would help them jump in between the classrooms.
I'm super excited because I get to run this experiment today. I'll be stepping into the role as the guest coach, coming into some classrooms, specifically doing some physical movement and some stretching and things like that to break up a coding lesson.
As like an energy boost for the students. They get to like move around, maybe do some yoga, maybe dance a little bit, maybe listen to some music, and that gives them enough energy to finish the class strong.
I did something really, truly amazing.
What'd you do?
What I did was I was in the middle of doing one thing, and then I actually did like 2 things at once.
I think it's a great addition to the flow of the class. It adds variety for the students. It gives a break for the coach. It makes it so that we can break the class up into much smaller, more manageable chunks. It even helps the coach make changes on the fly. Like say in this example, so maybe the coach started an activity and maybe it's a little too fast for the kids. Maybe they're not quite grasping the idea. And so the guest coach would come in and sort of interrupt it. Maybe the kids get a break. This gives the classroom coach an opportunity to adjust their lesson plan. So by the time the break is over, they can readjust it or maybe change activities completely, make it more fun, or basically make changes on the fly. So there's another benefit to the classroom coach.